thing that I also see in what other methods and trainers are like, okay, you have to put a pressure on and then don't take it away if he doesn't kind of relax or anything. If you notice there, I put the pressure on. He wanted to go a little bit. I stopped him. The pressure was off when I stopped him. Then I start all over again. So to me, I don't think that I have to keep going like this until he kind of lip his lips or whatever they tell you, like look for those signs of relaxation of him. Yeah. So I take the pressure and then I put it back on. Okay, it's not a because what they said is like if you take the pressure away, you're desensitizing him to that he moves and when he feels that pressure. But to me, it's like what I'm telling him is like I got this line, okay, and I happen to throw it over here. All right, he is worried about it, but you see, immediately when he wants to take off or whatever, I just stop him. I just stop him, and then this can be a stop too. Okay, I don't have to. I keep throwing it. Don't get me wrong, but in the moment that he is moving, I can stop him and then start all over again. And he's gonna start with the patience and time. He's gonna start accepting this because of my misdemeanor. It's not like I'm doing it constantly and then tagging him until he gets. It's never to create that chaotic thing in his mind. It's always to get them to a not worry, because he's kind of worried. So if you don't get that out, forget about riding him. You can ride him, yes, but it's not gonna be pleasant, and that's what you're encountering right now. It's not pleasant because he's like, okay, I'm worried. I don't know why. I'm worried. And then you are like, holding, and then it becomes like too much. All right. So that's what we. Oh, I got you. Boy. So I'm allowing him to move. Don't get me wrong. You see, I'm not punishing him for moving, but I'm showing him, hey, where are you going? Don't move, because of this. If I throw this thing away, I'm not restricting him to move, but I'm telling him, wait. Why didn't I start doing this from the beginning? Because I noticed him. He was a flighty guy. As soon as I tried to say, hey, can you go around me? Even though he didn't go, I felt his energy. Wow! I'm bolting. Okay, I'm going fast because I have to move my feet. Okay, so that's the first impression that I had, which I had to correct. Okay, so I'm gonna try to evaluate his reaction to a stimuli. So you see how that stimuli say, what is his first thought? I'm going away. I'm saving myself. Okay? So I gotta start doing it systematically. I don't want him to feel, and this is a very, very good point that I got away from the other methods, okay? That is flatting. Flatting a horse is, okay, I'm gonna start moving this thing here, up and down. And I don't stop until he is like still, and then he give me sign of relaxation. I won't stop this flapping, okay? So yeah, you're gonna go around the arena and the horse is like, but you're like doing it. And and then the horse will stand still because of, you know, if you stick to a long period of time, or some horses, they give you a short period of time. They say, okay, wait a minute, I don't need to run. But what I need to prove him is like, if I start doing this, he's free to move. I'm not restricting him to move. But immediately that he's moving, and look at the difference now with the, you know, the first reaction of him, build up a speed going out of it. So I was never reprimanding him for that, but immediately I show him, where are you going? I immediately step in, I put all my earth into earth, and they feel that energy stop. That's why he stops, and he stops really good, to tell you the truth, because he's like, oh wow, he puts that rear end in beautifully. I love it, because that's how you have to move this pelvis in to create that good backs and everything. So all the sudden stops, that's what it builds that a lot. Okay? So again, I will do it a little bit. I do it casual. You see, I'm not projecting any worries that he's gonna react. Because if I do that, he's gonna say something's up. I'm out of here. I'm not being hauled. I'm not being pulled back to him. I'm taking off. Good boy. Good boy. So you see, I'm allowing him to move, not restricting his movement. But sometimes I tell him, and sometimes because he feels like, okay, when I do this, and that's what he felt, okay? But I show him really quickly, I don't want to hurt him. So the more I do it, it's not that it's gonna be, like we said, miraculously eliminated, but every day is gonna show a big improvement in his reactions. In his like, okay, I gotta move out. Okay, and I'm doing only this side first to so when you have all that, like that doesn't bother him, that's what he's gonna say. When I get on him, he's not gonna say, I'm gonna go out. So you see the importance of doing this from now? Yes. Because he already have the, okay, I let you get on me, but as soon as you pick up the reins, we are on, baby. Okay, hold on, I'm taking over. So that's what you have to make it sure, that he's not taking over, and that he's supple. Right now he's too stiff. So you're not gonna have control of him in a nice way if he just embraces it and say, I'm taking it. So it's not a problem of bits or anything. It's like a bit is not gonna, maybe to put a hard bit, yeah, but then what, when he learns to be against that bit and be strong about that bit, you gotta put another one and another one, a bigger one. So you gotta eliminate the program and problem by making him like with a gentle 2 fingers or whatever, that he gives that to you. So again, I'm not gonna force him to do it. There you go.
just gave me that, but he's so stiff, and not because what I'm saying about the stiffness is more like flexible. He's not flexible. He has to be flexible in order for you to kind of say, hey, you know what? Let's go in a little circle here, because that's what is gonna give you the understanding of not go further and faster and faster and faster, and you're not depending on a bit to do that, to slow him down. You're depending on flexibility and say, let's do a little circle here, and then let's try to move away, walking. That's gonna take a little bit. It's like, I have to put this one first. These things, he's massive. He's strong. When he says, you're not bending me, and I'm going, he's going.
Yeah.
Okay, you can, I don't care if you are Arnold Schwarzenegger or whatever, but you're not gonna hold a beast like this.
Right.
Okay? So you see, all this is like too tense. So you gotta start there. You gotta start working on getting that neck flexible, flexible, and flexible, really soft. Okay, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm holding this and he's spinning, and then yeah, you also get it that way, but you're gonna see with little by little, and there, for him to understand what I want, it gets more farther and farther. That I can pull this rein like this. I just have to hold it there. Hold it for whatever it takes for him to kind of look at me or try to smell me, or go soft in the rain. And there he's pulling, so I'm just keeping resisting and holding the pressure. I'm going with him. You see, when he moves, I go